Welcome, welcome one, welcome all, welcome, welcome. I got caught off guard there. Team on. Caught me by surprise.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There's no other like you that could protect me from my lady voodoo. I go astray. You leave the 99 for me. And it's overwhelming. Yesterday, today, forever. You never change, you never change, you never rearrange.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Present omniscience. Without you in my life, what I go do, what I go do, that I go dead if I don't have you.
Good morning, Maxwin Belfon. Maxwin Belfon says, good morning, Mr. Joseph. Mr. Joseph, we are experiencing some precipitation, serious precipitation this few days. So I'm asking you to stay dry. And you're telling me laugh out loud for that, right? Good morning to you, Mary E. Banks. She says good morning. Catherine Phillips says good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Innocent. Happy Thursday. Veronica Sandy says good morning, Innocent Joseph. Blessings. Good morning, GBN, Grenada, and everyone. Nice. Good morning to you all too. Never ever fails. So how are we this morning? How was your night? Did you have a good night's rest? Did you, those of you who had the luxury of resting in the night, did you get to sleep, or did you stay up and worry about what tomorrow will bring? Worrying doesn't change a thing. As a matter of fact, the only thing it does, it interferes with your health. Pray about it. Good morning to the Faris out there in Beauregard. Alpha, good morning to you and the entire household. But I must give Lindsay a special good morning. Good morning, Lindsay. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine, bro. Yeah. I want to say good morning to you, Mr. Godric Pierre and family. How are you? GP, good morning. Yeah, give Beville my regards when you speak with him. Yeah, the tall man himself. Nice. Good morning. Good morning, Totoi. You too straight. Miss Monica O'Neill, good morning to you and the family. Mr. Matthew, good morning. Mr. Wayne Maxwin and family, good morning to you. How are you? Yes, Teacher Carl, good morning to you also. Why did I start this morning? Why did I? Elma James says, blessed morning, Grenada. Listening from New York. Well, good morning to you in the Big Apple. Which side of the apple are you on? Okay. Maxwin says, no, sir. I've been working all night. Well, that's good. You've got a family to provide for, right? Good morning to my brother, Mr. Langine, out there in Brooklyn, New York. How you doing, bro? Come back home, boy. You're missing out on the transformation. You yearned for the transformation. Now the transformation is here. You're gone. You ups and you're gone. What happened to you? Who does that? Good morning. Good morning to the homies out there in Munich, in St. Andrew, Brooklyn. Good morning to you. The Maxwin family out there, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you, Imbi. What's up, bro? Everybody good, right? Nice. Hartford Village, good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? Good morning to you, Barbara. What's up? You good? Nice. The folks inside of Rivulet Lane, good morning. Good morning to you. How are you this morning? Hope everybody inside there fine. Good morning to you, Miss Vashti Stanislaus. Oh my goodness, the time is going away from me with this, formalities. Just felt bent on doing that this morning. Nonetheless, folks, let's get with the program, all right? Let's get with the program. It's time for the word of the day. Once again, good morning to you, Sally Ann. Welcome home. Nice. Good. You went on an extended vacation and you're back home for a moment and then you'll go back out again, Good morning to you. All right, the word of the day today, it is a noun. As a matter of fact, it is a plural noun, and It's the word dog days. Dog days. DOGDAYS. You didn't know that was a word, but it is. And dog days is a plural noun that refers to the hottest time of the year, which in the northern hemisphere is usually between early July and early September. Now, dog days can also refer to a period of stagnation or inactivity suggestive of hot, sultry weather, when it can be difficult to summon the energy required for hard work. That's a mouthful, eh? Yeah. It's just the hottest period of the year. Dog days. So write it down. It's a plural noun, dog days. Here's how we can use this word in a sentence, okay? The kids or children, because some folks don't like to hear the word kids when you're referring to children, to humans. You know, they say kids are for goats, all right? But some folks subscribe to the kids, all right? So the kids or children swim every afternoon during the dog days of summer, the hottest days of summer. Nice. Good. School is on vacation. You're planning your children camp and so forth. Don't forget to incorporate the swimming. All right, swimming in it. Contact the swim team. Yeah, Miss Deb. Contact them and be a part of it. I'm having my personal swimming training 2 weeks from now. Can't wait. I begged my dad to teach me to swim, but he's so busy teaching everybody else, he doesn't have the time to teach me, you know? Yeah. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Miss Annie and the entire household. Hope you all are doing fine. Daniel, what's up? Curty? Yeah, big bro. Good morning, Mrs. Joseph, Mrs. Carla Joseph. Good morning. Yeah, hope you're fine. Nadisha, good morning to you. This is your segment. Nadisha always loves the thought of the day, and today the thought is musicians must make music, artists must paint, poets must write if they are ultimately to be at peace with themselves. What humans can be, they must be. I like this. Musicians must make music, artists must paint, poets must write if they are ultimately to be at peace with themselves. What humans can be, they must be. Good morning to Mr. Noel, former employee at Communal Cooperative Credit Union. As we say, bro, what must. He likes that quote from me when I say that. So that was the thought of the day. Good morning, Nadisha and the wonderful folks inside of Cafe in St. Andrew. Croshu, good morning too. Mama Can, good morning. Yes, good morning, Kitty Cat. How are you doing? Alwyn, good morning to you. Hope. Good morning. How is Hope this morning? Stumpy, what's up, bro? How you doing? Good morning to you and the family, the entire household. Nice. Okay, what's buzzing? Buzzing this morning, Maggie King of the Grill comes up on the 29th of July. That's 23 days away from today. I know a lot of folks are planning on coming in just for that. Yeah. Good. So come on down. It's going to be a day of fun, food, music, and so much more. Be a part. 2023 calendar of events. Well, the preliminaries and so forth start this week, I think. Yeah, the quarterfinals and so forth starts next week. Soca quarterfinals between the 6th and 9th of July. Folks, get yourself acquainted with it. It's out there. It's publicized early. Good morning to you, Mr. Cecil Noel and the team there at the Spice Mass Corporation. Keep on doing your great work. The Steel Band Association, good morning to you. Good morning to the Mass Band Association. All those who participate in the Monday night Mass. I understand Wagiti having a real big band this year again. Good morning to you, Mr. Wayne Wagiti Redhead and family, and by extension, your staff. Good. All right, buzzing this morning also, one man is facing a charge of grievous harm, while another is nursing minor injuries to his body following a stabbing incident in the St. George's bus terminal on Monday. I'm certain that you saw it. Yeah, it's really a pain to the eye. Nonetheless, one man has been arrested, and the other is nursing injuries. Also buzzing, despite the heavy rain and isolated thunderstorms, the 50th anniversary celebration of the Caribbean community, that's CARICOM, was still a significant one. Yeah. Also buzzing, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell says Grenada is ready to work with CARICOM counterparts to improve regional integration. He was speaking ahead of the 45th meeting of heads of government of CARICOM. Good morning to you, bro. I think today you are heading to the Bahamas. Yeah, I think so. Or tomorrow for the 50th anniversary of independence there. Represent us well, papi. Good, make us proud as always. Now, Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence will span a 12 to 15-month period, with the renaming of streets and the introduction of Grenada's history in schools among the activities being planned. That was revealed by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell during an engagement with Grenadians in Canada over the weekend. Yeah, big plans. We look forward to that with high anticipation, all right? And the Public Workers Union has issued another letter to the management of the Grenada Postal Corporation, as both parties are yet to have a formal sit-down to resolve outstanding issues facing the workers. All right, I was supposed to have some representative from Bank and General Workers Union this morning, but got a call just a little earlier stating that they've got an engagement with the minister this morning. So subsequent to that engagement, we'll come and have a chat. So we look forward to that conversation with them. Speaking about the folks from Republic Bank Limited, the staff of that institution. All right, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Export Development is pleased to announce that the government of Grenada has appointed Mr. Terry Forrester as Ambassador for Diaspora Affairs with effect from June 15th, 2023. Mr. Forrester will be based in Grenada at the Office of Diaspora Affairs and will travel as needed. The appointment of Mr. Forrester is designed to increase, intensify, and optimize the ability of the government to reach out to and harness the ideas, voice, and skills of our broad-based diaspora population as a vital component of a national development. Mr. Forrester's experience in public life spans more than 3 decades and is inclusive of extensive political, administrative, and philanthropic service, as well as a successful career in private business. All right. And finally, buzzing this morning, Western Illinois University has announced that Laditra Mason of Frequentis St. George is the recipient of the 2023 International Presidential Scholarship. Laditra emerged successful following 3 rounds of competition between a stellar field of candidates who had a 3.9 or higher GPA. Western Illinois University's International Presidential Scholarship awards the recipient full tuition and fees. She is pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree in meteorology and is expected to graduate in May of 2025. She is a 2019 graduate of the Anglican High School St. George's and a 2021 graduate of the T.A. Marisho Community College. Her goal is to become a professional meteorologist. She attended WIU online this past year and has been recognized for her academic performance and interest in her chosen profession. A beautiful young lady she is. Timon, the people want to see who I'm talking about. You left me stranded. Nonetheless, folks, this is where we've got to wrap it up. We've got to take that break and present to you the AM. Thank you very much, Timon. There is Laditra. Yeah. good. I hope I have the name correct. Yeah, Laditra. All right, from Frequenty, making Grenada proud. Of course, your parents must be super proud of you. That's where we've got to take the break. We've got to present the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. Those of you here on Classic, and those of you who are on the television platform, we've got a rebroadcast of last evening's television news. Stick and stay with us. We're with you anywhere and everywhere.
At the NIS, our team proudly works to support the evolving needs of Grenadians. We have made some changes to our operations and want to keep you informed. Firstly, we are happy to introduce the new unemployment benefit. This benefit will provide an insured person with 50% of his or her former income in the case of sudden unemployment. To support this benefit and other benefits we offer, it was necessary to increase the contribution rate. The contribution rate will increase gradually each year until it reaches 16% in 2031. As always, the contribution will be split between you and your employer. The pensionable age will also increase from 60 to 65 years. This increase will also be gradually reaching age 65 in 2029. Pensioners will continue to be eligible for a pension from age 60, but will receive a reduced payment. The NIS recognizes that the prices of basic customer goods are increasing globally. Therefore, we are happy to also increase the weekly minimum pension payment by 25%. Finally, we have adjusted our survivors' benefit payment to a percentage of the age pension minimum. Widows, widowers, and dependent parents will receive 100% or $58 weekly, while children will receive 50% or $29 weekly of the deceased's pension. We are here to make the transition to these new changes as clear and simple as possible. If you have any questions on how these changes impact you and your family, please contact our new informational hotline at 440-6647 or visit www.nisgrenada.org. Thank you for allowing us to be your social security provider.
Wish to learn how to swim? Well, Monday the 10th to Friday the 14th of July 2023 is the Sandals Foundation National Learn to Swim Week. And Get Grenada Swimming are providing 1-hour swimming classes for children aged 5 years old all the way up to seniors. Classes last 1 hour each and are from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. daily, absolutely free. There are 19 swim locations to choose from, all over Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Over 10,000 individuals have been on the Get Grenada swimming program since 2017. Why not join us? You can register via www.getgrenadaswimming.com. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Ocean Connect, the Sandals Foundation program, for their support. Book your swim classes via www.getgrenadaswimming.com.
One man is facing a charge of grievous harm, while another is nursing minor injuries to his body following a stabbing incident in the St. George's bus terminal on Monday. Nisha Paul has been following that story.
Police have confirmed that Syracuse St. David resident Tyron Brizan has been arrested and charged with the offense of grievous harm in connection with a stabbing incident at the St. George's bus terminal on Monday. Brizan was placed on $15,000 bail with 2 sureties and released from the Central Police Station on Monday night. He is scheduled to appear at the St. George's Magistrates Court on September 19th. He is accused of delivering stab wounds to the neck, back, and head of the victim during the incident, which was captured on surveillance camera at the terminus. In a video footage, which quickly made the rounds on social media Monday night, Brizan and another man were seen engaged in a violent confrontation, which left the other man nursing several wounds. GBN understands that the victim, whose personal information has not been disclosed, was treated at the St. George's General Hospital and discharged the same evening. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Youth violence has been on the rise for quite some time in Grenada, leaving many questioning where the ball was dropped in disciplining the youth. Former Superintendent of Police and Youth Emergency Action Committee instructor Sylvan McIntyre believes the key to alleviating youth violence is to address it from the root, part of which he believes is the upbringing of individuals.
Back to upbringing. I want to go back to community, and I want to go back to family. And so one may say that it takes a society to bring a child up, right?
Yes.
Another statement says you make a child, but you don't make their mind. And another thing that says, which is a guiding principle of the scripture, it says, train up a child in the way that it should grow, that when he is old, he will not depart from it. Does that set some fundamental parameters as to how a child or someone should grow?
Certainly do.
So I want to go back to, if you want something to be of a good result later on, there's also a statement that says what you put in is also what you will get out.
Yes.
The point I'm trying to make here is that the origin of a lot of things that we are seeing today stems from the upbringing of individuals. And it starts from as small or as early as in the womb.
Another critical aspect influencing the behavior of the youth is the societal environment.
We have the society, and there is something else that in school and groupings we call peer pressure.
Yes.
Peer pressure comes from groupings, assemblies, and so on, associates, and it moves into the broader society in terms of what you generate and how you're going to deliver that. Mm-hmm. Now, how society reacts and behaves with a particular situation is what eventually the country will be defined as. And when you break down a community, you break down a village, it takes you right back to the family.
Exactly.
So what are some of the things that we are seeing that societies are doing that generate those kind of anger that eventually generate violence? The music.
Yes.
Music has a strong influence, and music in itself has a spirit or has spirits with it.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting you.
You getting me, right?
I'm getting you.
Good.
Despite the heavy rain and isolated thunderstorms, the 50th anniversary celebration of the Caribbean Community, or CARICOM, was still a significant one. More on Tuesday's celebration in Port of Spain in this report.
50 years from now, CARICOM leaders will open a time capsule that was left behind by the present leaders from the 15-member regional grouping. The capsule contains a letter affixed with their signatures marking the 50th birthday of the regional integration movement. To mark the celebration of the milestone, a memorial flag-raising event was held at the Convention Center in Chaguaramas, the exact spot where the then leaders of Barbados, Guyana, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago signed the Treaty of Chaguaramas on July 4th, 1973, signaling the birth of CARICOM. CARICOM Chairman Dominica's Prime Minister Roosevelt Scarrett, in his remarks, called on Caribbean countries, even when they feel like giving up the fight.
Say to us in the Caribbean, I believe we're living in a more difficult world now than 50 years ago, or even 20 years ago. And this requires us to be even more united in purpose. United in purpose. There are too many injustices that have been meted out to us as a CARICOM and a Caribbean community. The issue of climate change and the kicking down the bucket of firm decisions to address our concerns in the Caribbean community. And therefore we have to look even deeper within ourselves to continue that noble fight of ensuring that the developed world do what is just and right where we are concerned with regards to climate change.
This momentous occasion was celebrated under the theme 50 Years Strong, a Solid Foundation to Build On, and CARICOM leaders planted 6 trees as part of the celebration. The chairman added that there were too many injustices that have been done to the region over the years, such as the issue of climate change. Prime Minister Skerrit also spoke of the kick down of the bucket of firm decision and the issue of correspondent banking and de-risking.
The issue of correspondent banking and de-risking. I do not believe that the average Caribbean national understands the implications of this on their own individual household and circumstance. I want to say to us in the Caribbean community, this is not a government fight. This must be our fight in the Caribbean community. Every one of us must play a part. The whole international financial architecture, how it is skewed against us. And I am happy that we are pushing out with the Bridgetown initiative, where we have articulated a very clear view of what the problem is and what are the solutions to the problem.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell says Grenada is ready to work with CARICOM counterparts to improve regional integration. He was speaking ahead of the 45th meeting of heads of government of CARICOM. Sherry-Ann Blackman-Stephen has more.
Today, July 5th, marked the final day of the 45th meeting of heads of government of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, in his address to Grenada to mark the 50th anniversary of CARICOM, said this meeting was an opportunity for member states to measure the Caribbean community's achievements over the past 50 years and propose innovative solutions to improve regional integration.
As we reflect on the milestones of the past half-century, let us also look ahead with renewed determination and optimism. Our Caribbean community stands as a testament to the strength of collaboration, the resilience of our people, and our steady commitment to regional progress. I take this opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude to all member states, associate members, regional institutions, and the dedicated citizens who continue to contribute to the success of our Caribbean community.
Regional integration refers to when two or more nations agree to work together closely to achieve peace, stability, and prosperity. Prime Minister Mitchell gave Grenada's commitment to working with other member states as they strengthen relations within the Caribbean community.
In celebration of CARICOM's 50th anniversary, I reconfirm Grenada's commitment to deepening integration, strengthening regional cooperation, and addressing the issues that have hindered our growth. Together, we can build upon the solid foundation laid by our predecessors and shape a future where all Caribbean people can thrive.
The 45th meeting of CARICOM heads of government began on Monday in Trinidad and Tobago and concluded Wednesday with a press conference. Sherry-Ann Blackman-Stephen, GBN News.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sun Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Something big is coming. It's that time of the year again when the air fills with rhythm, excitement, and anticipation. It's time for the Soca Monarch Prelims. 4 unforgettable nights, 4 electrifying venues, soca music, pulsating rhythms, and performances that will leave you breathless. July 6th and 7th, we're kickstarting at Lasaja St. David, and then we're turning up the heat. July 8th, we move to Cuthbert Peters Park, St. John, and for the grand finale, July 9th, we'll be shaking the ground at Boss Yard St. Patrick. Can you feel the excitement? Every night starts at 7 p.m. sharp. Be there and experience the electrifying energy of soca. And here's the best part. All this for an admission fee of just $15. There's no excuse to miss this. So mark your calendars and brace yourself for a soca experience like no other. The Soca Monarch Prelims. It's not just an event. It's an unforgettable experience. Spice Mass, The Evolution. We'll see you there.
Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence will span a 12 to 15-month period, with the renaming of streets and the introduction of Grenada's history in schools among just some of the activities being planned. That was revealed by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell during an engagement with Grenadians in Canada over the weekend.
Grenada's Golden Jubilee begins in earnest in September 2023, and Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell said there's much to look forward to. One of the main features to kickstart the observance will be including the country's history as part of the school's curriculum. The disclosure was made by the Prime Minister, Deacon Mitchell, while addressing the Grenadian diaspora in Canada over the weekend.
As we head into our 50th anniversary of independence, starting with the Mitchell reunion that is going to happen shortly, I want to encourage all of you to be part of what I call the Great Diaspora Homecoming as we begin to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence. This celebration is not going to be a 7th of February celebration. It is going to be a celebration that is going to span 12 to 15 months. So we start in September on the reopening of schools, and we're going to start by, for the first time, making it mandatory that Grenadian history is taught in all of our schools.
The Prime Minister also indicated that special acknowledgement will be given to Grenadian authors. Dr. Nicole Philip Dow stands out among them.
So Dr. Nicole Philip Dow, who has been a lifelong educator, has commissioned a book which is now published. This book forms the basis of the curriculum that will be taught in primary schools. We intend to launch the book on the reopening of schools in September, and we want to dedicate the month of September to all Grenadian authors who have written about Grenada or about anything in general. So those of you who have written and are writing, whether it's about Grenada or anything, we will soon be putting out a communication where you can contact us, where you can share with us your publication, what you have or have not written, what you intend to write, so that we can engage in a mass movement throughout the month of September, so that we can go to our parishes, go to our schools, go to our community centers, to encourage Grenadians to come out to appreciate the significant literature that exists on the history of Grenada, the accomplishments of Grenadians, so that we can engender in the next generation of Grenadians the kind of pride that I spoke about when I began my address.
Streets on the island were named after slave-owning English officials. Grenada's National Reparation Commission has recommended that by the 50th anniversary of Grenada's independence from Britain in 2024, streets should be renamed after prominent Grenadians. That too was on the Prime Minister's agenda.
Someone asked me whether it would be possible to rename the lane Blue Danube Street in honor of the famous Blue Danube grocery at the supermarket. And I said to you, stay tuned, because as part of the process of the 50th anniversary, we will be calling upon all Grenadians to be part of the renaming of our streets, our villages, in honor of Grenadians who have made significant contributions to the development of Grenada. While oftentimes we pay a lot of attention to politicians, the truth is, the people who are really made significant contributions to the development of Grenada are often not politicians. And many times they are not given the recognition, the support, and the appreciation they deserve. So I, for one, will tell you that as part of the 50th anniversary, we intend to find all of the Grenadians far, near, and wide who have made their mark on the development of Grenada, so that we can honor them, we can award them, we can glorify them, and we can teach the next generation of Grenadians about them.
Christelina John, GBN News.
The Grenada Public Workers Union has issued another letter to the management of the Grenada Postal Corporation, as both parties are yet to have a formal sit-down to resolve outstanding issues facing workers. More in this report.
As a gesture of good faith and peace, President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, said another letter was sent to the managing body of the Grenada Postal Corporation today, requesting a formal sit-down to address matters pertaining to workers. According to the PWU, since they became the bargaining agent for workers at GPC 9 months ago, they have been refused a formal sit-down with management to discuss matters affecting employees, despite numerous requests.
The union is going to write once again. We are going to write seeking that engagement once again. That letter will go out today. After that response, we will know where we go from there, because it is untenable now for management to be saying to us, we don't have to sit and talk to you. We're going to do a human resource audit. And when it's completed, whether it's 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, or a year, this is when we'll sit. This cannot continue. So again, it's not just about the money, it's about a variety of factors, but it is not acceptable for management to say to a constitutional creature as the union that we'll talk to you when we want to talk to you while the workers suffer.
The management of the Grenada Postal Corporation, through a press release, informed the public that its Bruce Street sub-office is temporarily closed from today, June 5th, until further notice, to facilitate the necessary actions to ensure the health and safety of its staff and valuable customers. The closure comes days after some workers took industrial action at the headquarters of GPC on Monday. When asked if this move by the GPC is a result of the protest action taken by workers and the union on Monday, the president said no.
We heard that the one at Bruce Street closed today, I think for repairs. I cannot substantiate that it's related to our action because things are ongoing. The management, they are doing what they have to do infrastructurally. So I think based on reports that I'm getting from our stewards, this was planned before in terms of fixing or addressing some of the issues at Bruce Street. But what we need is that sit down to start negotiating and collective bargaining on behalf of the membership.
Grimes spoke of workers' victimization and that his union frowned on such action. He said the PWU will fight for any worker who experiences such.
I have been getting reports, not necessarily confirmed, right? All the workers there are on contract, and any move to intimidate or victimize our members because they are on contract, and the renewal of that contract, I think basically all of them is in December of this year. The union has taken note, and we will fight tooth and nail to protect the interests of our workers who need the protection at this point in time. We hope and we pray that the mantra and the ethos of this particular era of transformation does not come with victimization, and that workers' rights will be respected.
Director of GPC, Randall Robinson, also told the newsroom that both parties are yet to reach a reasonable solution in having a formal sit-down to discuss the matters. He anticipates that this would change in the coming future. For GBN News, I am Rena Thomas reporting.
With an aim to improve better health care for public workers, the Public Workers Union is calling on all its members to participate in a meeting on Thursday evening, which will educate them on the upgrades to its group medical plans with Sagicor Life Insurance Company. The meeting is scheduled for 3 p.m. on Thursday at the PWU building.
Asking members of the plan and prospective members, also people who want to join, to come along, to listen in, to ask questions to the leadership of the union, plus the Sagicor representative who are experts on the plan. Now, this plan is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, plan in Grenada, but it needs to be improved in terms of the schedule of benefits provided to members and so forth. So some subtle changes have to take place. We will do a revolutionary change. We are working towards that in the month of March of 2024. Get the right amount of people, let's say minimum 300, to join or come on simultaneously. All these rigorous things will be taken out, so you'll have to just do light work in terms of coming on the plan instead of go through rigorous tests or even getting rejected. So this is very important.
Grimes spoke of some of the key areas that will be addressed in the meeting and how it will benefit workers.
Before all of that, some subtle changes have to take place to keep the plan afloat. So one thing we want to do is get a massive drive going to get hundreds of people to come on the plan. Obviously, when you get hundreds of people to come on the plan, the premium will be more affordable for all, right? The benefits will go up and the union will be better able to negotiate the best terms and conditions. So this is what we're going to do. We need help from members, we need help from government, we need help from all stakeholders.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Offer ends August 31st, 2023. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
The classrooms that were refurbished as a result of this project really were not conducive to installing ICT into the classroom. Many of the windows were not functional. The security to the actual rooms themselves were insufficient. At the Maribor campus, the roof was also termite infested. The college is extremely appreciative of the contribution of GRENLEC to this project to really enhance learning through the use of information and communications technology.
Important announcement for CIBC First Caribbean customers. Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited invites prospective customers to collect their debit and credit cards, checkbooks, night depository keys and bags, and deposit books at its distribution center located at the GV Steel Conference Room, number 14 Church Street, St. George's. The center will be open from June 19th to July 8th, 2023, operating from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Mondays to Fridays, and from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. You will be required to present a valid photo ID for collection. To avoid any delay in your service, we encourage you to visit Co-op Bank's distribution center at your earliest convenience between June 19th and July 8th, 2023. We look forward to welcoming you home.
Hi, good day. My name is Kyle Sylvester. I am the manager and founder of Case Farming Enterprise. We're an agro-processing business that are involved in the processing of agricultural goods, where we do bottle seasoning packs, lettuce, kale, and broccoli. Sometimes we as human beings get sick or injured on the job. NS provides a safety net for us. I am here to encourage other entrepreneurs and self-employed persons to sign up under the NIS self-employment program.
Good morning once again and welcome back to the conversation this morning. Before I go any further, I want to say good morning to Elizabeth Sunish out there. She says good morning from Guyana, the first time I'm tuning in. Good morning to you. Which part of Guyana are you? Are from Berbice or Essequibo or Demerara or... Good morning anyways. Folks, I've got with me in the studio two goodly gentlemen. To my immediate right, my good friend Clifford. He's attached to the Grenada Coding Academy, and also Brendan, lovingly called B. Now, I was mistaken. I said, you know, in a preamble, I said, so Mr. Clifford, you brought in a specialist from the U.S., and he said, no, I'm Grenadian. I said, born and bred. He said, no, but he's Grenadian. Okay, so welcome, gentlemen. You would be able to identify Clifford as his role at the Grenada Coding Academy, and this morning they're here to talk about an exposition that they've got coming up.
Yes.
At the Grenada Trade Center.
Yeah.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Morning.
Good, nice.
Morning to
nice to have you here.
Pleasant morning to all. So we are here this morning to talk about Grenada Technology Innovation Expo.
Okay.
And that will be on August the 4th at the Trade Center. The idea of the expo was to actually, you know, give people an appreciation and an understanding for what is in Grenada in terms of technology and innovation. So companies throughout the island, and we do have interest from outside companies also, could come and showcase what they have in terms of talent, in terms of product and services. So around the time of the year is a week before Carnival, that's August the 4th, and we're expecting about 40,000 people on the island.
Even coming in?
Coming in, yeah, for Carnival celebration.
Out of that 40,000, I'm certain that 25,000 are already here. I'm seeing an influx of visitors.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, really.
And, you know, there's a lot of stuff happening on the island with regards to technology and innovation, and a lot of people just don't know what is going on. And, you know, Brendan, he is the CEO of Salesforce, and a lot of people don't know he's the CEO of Salesforce. They don't even may not know what is Salesforce and the impact he has on Grenada in terms of job creation, in terms of foreign exchange coming into the country, in terms of training for young people. So this gives you an example of, you know, why there's a need for an expo.
Okay. All right, let me just hear from Brendan. Brendan, give me your background.
Certainly.
I'll give it back to you.
All right, great. Allow me to begin by saying thanks for having me. Thrilled to be here and to be able to say good morning, Grenada.
To the world.
To the world.
Yeah.
And I'm Brendan Hike, CEO of Brazen Group. We are Salesforce consultants. We are a Grenadian firm that has an Indian office, a U.S. office, and working with talent and partners in Grenada, we're creating a career pipeline in the innovation economy. And let me just start by saying, again, Grenada is home. I find myself lucky to be here. My friends and family are Grenadian. I'm lucky to have a Grenadian wife.
Ooh, you won.
Yes, I did. I did.
You won.
Count my blessings. We're here in a unique time in our paradise here on island. The globe has accepted remote work. Internet connected or cloud technologies allow people to work from anywhere in the world. And more people are going to be relocating to Grenada to enjoy the quality of life and be able to deliver professional services elsewhere. So we at Brazen Group are consultants. We're embracing that opportunity, and I see it as part of a trend that's happening in Grenada for innovation, for Grenadians to be able to reverse brain drain, to be able to earn internationally competitive salaries here from Grenada, not have to leave, and for us to diversify our economy away from just hospitality or agriculture, which are important, but I believe diversity is part of strength, and it's an opportunity for us to change how we provide our talent something to do in careers that can be fulfilling.
I'm happy to hear you talk in that tone, because he said we. So he has really embraced Grenada. It's not just a talk. That's good. But let me ask you this. Years gone by, getting into the technological age, Grenada seemed to have been left behind. All right, I'm happy that you came about with the Grenada Coding Academy, exposing the youngsters to coding and so forth. Because if we go to compare Grenada to the economies like India and so forth, we're just a dot. But the Indian economy is doing so well because of the technological advances. All right, especially in IT, and the sooner we get to realize that this is the direction that the world is going, and therefore diversification, as you said, is imperative. All right. Yes, we need to eat, so we have to produce our food. Yes, we have to be sociable because we depend a lot on the foreign currency when the tourists come here. But the world is the world economy is much more than that.
That's right.
And in order for us to succeed or to survive, we have to get on board. So it's hence the reason why it is so important for initiatives like this. That's right. To get up people. It's change is the most constant thing, but it is sometimes most difficult getting people into this tech. People still tend to have a phobia for the gadgets and so forth, and the more exposure like this, it's better for us.
Hence the reason why we decided to have an expo, because it's not only about the technology aspect of it, but the innovation. The idea is that there are so many other persons on the island who have innovative ideas. And who actually might be in a place where no one knows that they exist. So the expo actually will provide a place for them to showcase what they have, the talent they have. So, and regardless of industry, regardless of sector and market. So if someone in agriculture, in fishery, in construction, in whatever it is, come to the expo. Come and actually be part of the people who want to be there to showcase what is being done in Grenada with regards to technology and innovation. We thought that it is timely in terms of the amount of persons who will be on the island, because a lot of people in the diaspora, or people who live foreign, don't know what exists in Grenada, don't know the services that exist. For example, Salesforce. For example, there are unique services that people may not know exist on the island, and the expo will actually show that yes, we have the service on the island, so there's no need to go abroad to get that service. And it happens all the time, be it government looking for consultant or contractors and decide to go abroad to get that service while we have the service here. Grenadians doing it here, so it's important that we do this kind of event to showcase our talent.
Good, and that's very important, because not so long ago there was this there was this exposition in the Trade Center as well.
Unleash Creative Economy.
Yes, yeah. And that proved to be a very, very successful event. As a matter of fact, a follow-up. They're actually going to use Grenada as a prototype for the region, and that speaks well. But Brendan, Grenada, in your being here and establishing your business here, you must have perused and look at Grenada from ins and outs. Are you satisfied that we have the physical resources to really get on board on this this current trend, the trajectory that the world economy is going? And are you satisfied that we have what it takes to get that human resource level up to where up to speed?
We're moving in the right direction. There's still work to be done. I do believe that the time is now for Grenada. Momentum is building in this space with the likes of the Unleash Creative Economy. The Caribbean leaders recently got together and made some big projections about the information and communication technology within our region. On island, we've been having Island Innovator Event Series, a quarterly gathering of today's leaders and future leaders of Grenada in innovation across all industries. So there's an upswell in momentum around this type of work on our island. One of the incredible things about this economy is that the constraints that used to be there, physical, space, distance, no longer exist. As long as we have internet, and we must have fast, reliable internet for this to take place in the technology space, then our only boundaries are our own ingenuity. And I believe Grenadian ingenuity exceeds many others. I think it's limitless. One of the underreported stories that I've experienced in my 4 years on island is how much talent Grenada has. I've got a young team helped to recruit through the Caribbean Coding Academy. We're expanding that career pipeline with partnerships with TAMCC. And the talent that I've found in Grenada and that are partnering day in and day out with our Indian team, with our U.S. resources, are fantastic. We want to build more pipeline, give more opportunities for fulfilling, creative problem-solving careers that pay in international salaries for Grenadians to work from here.
So what exactly does your company do? It's a consultancy firm, right?
It is a consultancy.
Right. What exactly does it do?
Yes. Clifford mentioned Salesforce. So Salesforce is the platform. It's the technology that we work on. Some of you who are Formula One fans may recognize the logo. It's the little blue cloud on all of the Formula One cars. It is a business platform. It allows business owners to sell more, to find more customers, to better satisfy their needs by working smarter, not harder. It uses data, automation, and insight to allow businesses and organizations to be more effective. It's the most effective platform in the world, and it's named Salesforce, and what we do is we implement it. One way that I can explain that is, instead of Grenadians working in call centers, our Grenadian teams are building the systems that international call centers are run on. That's the type of technology that Salesforce is and is used for around the world.
Wow. We build the infrastructure for any business, regardless of sectors, and that's awesome. With regards to Salesforce and other similar businesses, I mean, the world is changing. AI is coming into play, and if people don't upskill or reskill, then you will be at a disadvantage.
You'll be left behind.
You'll be left behind.
Yeah.
So it's very important that we get up to speed. It's very important that the government of Grenada invest in education, invest in training. It's very important that we think big and try our best to, don't have any fear in what we do. I mean, feeling, like you said before, feeling is part of it.
Of course.
It's feeling is part of the process. But in order for us to transform, we need to start thinking big. Anything is possible. So we should not put a ceiling or cap on us on this island.
And talent is the unlimited opportunity for us. You mentioned India before, and our team worked day in and day out with their Indian counterparts, which is amazing. The cultural exchange as well as the skill set. I believe Grenada can lead the Caribbean in this technology space. I'd like to hear in the future Grenada mentioned among the likes of India, Singapore, and Grenada as technology leaders in their regions. That Salesforce technology is the third most demanded tech skill worldwide. It provides free online training that's accessible to anybody with internet. So through partnerships with Clifford and Dr. Grenade of TAMCC and her leadership, these types of opportunities are becoming more familiar to students while still in school, so that they're going to be able to hit the ground running in their careers. We've had real pioneers who joined our company, were unsure of what it all could mean Some Grenadians responded by thinking that my company was a scam, and I understand that. We have to bring awareness of this type of economy to Grenadians to make them aware this is the direction the world is going in. You can not only participate, you can lead. That's the thing about technology. We often think about, we know the story of Africa, how Africa skipped landlines and went straight to mobile phones. That's possible with technology. You can be late one day and you can be at the front of the line the next day. You have to do the necessary investments in infrastructure and upskilling, and that's part of what we're here to talk about and here to promote through the expo, that awareness.
Yes.
So having said that, give us a more comprehensive outlook of that expo. How long will it be? What will it entail?
Okay, the expo will be at the Trade Center, August the 4th, and that will be on a Friday. The expo will be for the entire day. We are encouraging all businesses, entrepreneurs to be at the expo, set up before 10 o'clock, and the ceremony will start from 10 to 6. We're going to have entertainment at the expo. We're going to have businesses. So far, we have about 42 different businesses that shows interest to be part of the expo. We're supposed to have someone online right now who's supposed to come in virtually from Ireland. That person will be in the expo also. I know I sent him the link. I'm not too sure if you could reach out to him or how it works.
Oh, no, it would be difficult to do that now.
It would be difficult to do it now. But so this individual, he's coming in. He has a new form of building using a very innovative product. And the pricing is extremely competitive. What will take you 3 months to build, he could build it in 6 weeks.
In terms of a house or something?
In terms of complete residential and commercial.
Oh, wow, okay.
And the quotation that he's given to build it is just unbelievable. And he could actually do a turnkey system also. So we're looking at, again, the idea of the expo is to bring different businesses in one place, one location at the Trade Center, to showcase exactly what is happening in Grenada, to showcase opportunities, to showcase the services that we have here, that persons don't really have to go abroad to get out those services. It could be obtained right in Grenada here. So with regards to the activity, we're hoping that, we will have the minister and different people coming in and open ceremony. We are looking for sponsors. We are looking for more persons to be part of the whole event. Like I said before, we're expecting a lot of people on the island. So Grenadians who live in the diaspora or who coming in for the carnival could see what is available on island in terms of innovation, in terms of technology, the different companies showcasing their product and the services. For those who may have ideas of returning back home to live or to build whatever, the expo actually will give you a sense of what is there, because we're looking for a cross-section of different businesses to be in that expo.
Is there a registration cost?
There is a registration. The booth cost is $500. There's a sponsorship, key sponsors could pay $1,500, $2,500. Again, we expect to have a fun day. We expect to have we already spoken to two of the soca artists, Killer and Lavaman. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have food. We're going to have a fun time at that expo.
Okay.
And we're encouraging everybody to come in. For the students, if you're a student, it's free. And if you adults, pay $10.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a place that you will want to be, there to see what is going on in Grenada with regards to technology innovation. So we're encouraging everybody to come in and be part of it.
I like this. Why? Because it is important as an emerging economy in the technological age, the Grenada economy, emerging collaborations like these, the Coding Academy and your company. It is so important that visitations to the schools, exposing our youth to the potential career paths that they can take. Get it out of the psyche that you know, to be successful, you no longer necessarily have to be a police or teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, or something of that nature. Because, yeah, we need them. But that's, even if you're going to be a doctor, a teacher, or whatever, you need technology is the baseline. That's where it's going to be at.
That's right.
And it's important that you all, I mean, I would love to see more PR work being done on that. I am going to be calling you a lot.
Sounds good. I look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm going to be calling you a lot because I know the importance of technology and especially the IT in today's economy. So it's important. Someone says here, after transforming Grenada, Grenada will be the most talked about in the Caribbean. Grenada has a very talented people, educated people, skills, and smart people. They just wanted the help and the encouragement to show who they are. And once they get the opportunity, you will be surprised how the country and its people will benefit from the changes. That's how you build a country and invest. It's about time. Happy to hear Grenada is moving the way it should be. Let me see. Okay. A long time ago. All right?
No,
I want people to gravitate to this because there's this burning that this is the way to go, and I don't want our people to be left out because of this phobia.
That's right.
And everything with a smartphone and with a computer is a fraud and a scam.
Mm-hmm.
As they said, your company was a scam. There are real jobs available in this economy.
That's right. And it's funny, but in order to achieve that transformation that we so talk about so often, we need everybody on board. We need the private sector on board. We need the public sector on board. You know, and it's a partnership, because what you find happening most of the time, the support, there are companies in Grenada that prefer to sponsor initiative that has nothing to do with self-development, that has nothing to do with, you know, taking somebody from be it unskilled to skill or reskilling.
Okay.
You know, there are companies that, you know, they only look one direction, and that direction might be, you know, more in the cultural aspect of it.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say that.
I knew that was coming.
Because, you know, there are so much young people, there are so much talented young people out there, and if our financial institutions could say, okay, fine, how can we adopt a school, how can we adopt, you know, a community, young people in a community, and invest in that community to upskill these people, then Grenada could basically be a completely different place. But we don't have that. You know?
I can guarantee you something. With the mindset of the people now, in this dispensation, give it a little time and you'd see companies getting more. I mean, look at the response that we're getting even from our Facebook platform now. And these are people in the diaspora. People will come once, you see, businesses want, people have to push that agenda on their own. All right? And once that impetus is there, and people realize the holistic benefit to the country, I think if people will get on board, companies will get on board eventually.
And all the credit to you, Clifford, for this expo and doing the early stage training of the talent, bringing this awareness. You've been a pioneer in this space. And to the commenter on Facebook, I do believe this is our opportunity right now for a mindset shift.
That's right.
Technology and innovation is our chance to avoid paving paradise to have a better road to the future for Grenadians.
That's right.
We really believe that we can provide internationally competitive careers and salaries from our beaches so that Grenadians will be able to reinvest in our shores. And it's attainable. It's not going to be easy. The youth of Grenada already get this and are keyed into it, so we need to set up structures and systems for them to be able to learn and grow and succeed.
A lot of private-public partnerships can be derived from this.
And it should, because at the end of the day, if we don't do it, it will be an injustice to our young people. We have to prepare our young people for future jobs. We have to be mindful that the world is changing very quickly. Right now, ChatGPT and Bart and Watson, care less the profession you choose today or tomorrow. Be it you want to be a medical doctor, be whatever you want to do. I mean, look at it. You have the new vehicles coming in, the electrical vehicles. You have a lot of mechanics out there. Sooner or later, they will not be able to fix those vehicles. If they don't start thinking EV, if they're not thinking, how can I reskill myself? What kind of training do I need? They will be unemployed.
Yeah.
They will be unemployed. It's just a matter of time, but it's coming, and you have to prepare our young people for that. And if you don't, then you basically you'll be left behind.
You would have done them an injustice.
Yeah. So how do we, and only how we could achieve that success is if we do a public-private partnership, get everybody on board, and have a clear vision of what we want to do, what we want to achieve for Grenada. And we need a diaspora to be part of it.
Yeah, that's coming. Well, gentlemen, we've exhausted the time, but once again, quickly, let's just reiterate the expo. It's on the 4th of August.
It's the 4th of August. It's in the Trade Center. It's it's a whole day event. It's going to be a fun day. We're inviting anyone in the innovative space, in the technology space, to be part of it. The booth cost is $500. And people in the diaspora, if you have a service or product and you want to come and showcase it in Grenada, fine. We're open to that too. But it's timely. People get an idea what is on island. What is unique in terms of what Grenadian young people are creating and innovating, and we just want everybody to be there. It's free for students. If you're a student, be it you from TAMCC, SGO, from primary school, secondary school, it's free for students. Adults pay $10. There will be drinks, there will be entertainment, and there will be food on sale.
A complete day.
A complete fun day.
Brendan, wrapping up.
Momentum is building for Grenada's innovation economy. It's exciting to see whether it's this expo, the Island Innovator Series that's taking place amongst leaders on island. If people are interested, please come and check out the event.
Yeah.
Reach out to Brazen Group about career opportunities in consulting and Salesforce, and we look forward to continuing to build momentum because we believe Grenada can be leaders in the Caribbean in this space.
Gentlemen, thank you for dropping by, and
thank you.
You'll be hearing a lot from us. We'll be calling you a lot.
Can't wait.
So much.
I will be calling.
Look forward to it.
Look forward to that.
Folks, I've been speaking there with Clifford from the Grenada Coding Academy and Brendan from Brazen Group.
That's right.
Thank you very much, folks. Stay right there. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere. Don't you move a muscle.
Tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NIF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NIF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. So we definitely encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NIF and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
the Churches of Christ Grenada invites you to the Isle of Spice July 9th to 12th, 2023 for the annual Caribbean Lectureship Jubilee event. It promises to be grand. Grenada is home to over 40 beaches, sweet spices, not forgetting the oil down. The best part is the singing, praising, and preaching of God's word by the brethren to the
Maggie King of the Grill 2023 is made possible by Quartz, Grenada Limited, Rubis, the National Lotteries Authority, Coca-Cola, Coyapa Beach Resorts, and Duty Free Caribbean Holden.
Welcome to the highly anticipated second season of Caribbean Medical TV, the first and only medical TV series that showcases the Caribbean and the emerging issues on all health and wellness forums in our region. Like season 1, the voices of our very own citizens, our local and regional doctors and medical experts forged the basis of the show. This season, we take the first groundbreaking original show even further. This series aims to empower our people with knowledge, from ways of detecting to ways of healing ourselves, protecting citizens with chronic diseases from COVID-19, while showing how they can manage their conditions effectively and safely receive needed health care while
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. This is the conversation 12 minutes on to 8 o'clock. The time has really elapsed on us, but as you realize, in the studio I've got with me, I refuse to call him a guest anymore. He is one of us now, Lou from Southern Electrical. Good morning, Lou.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I am fine, thank you.
All right, that's good to hear. What new innovation? I just had an innovative conversation with two goodly gentlemen. What new innovations are you coming with this morning?
So, we at Southern Electrical, we have very modern, innovative electronic products. As you know, everything is electrical, so you know, electronics is the basis of technology, and so we are grateful to the Caribbean Coding Academy for allowing us the opportunity to really expose some of our innovative products, because we have a wide range of smart switches, a wide range of network support items. We're known for electrical, but as I said, the basis of electrical, you know, and technology, it goes hand in hand. And so we offer quite a wide range of products, ranging from smart switches, smart door locks, surveillance systems, just to name a few. And these are products which are really changing and emerging in the market right now. It can make the life of the homeowner much easier. For instance, you never have to arrive to a dark home anymore because your house is smart. Your house can do certain functions, and you can make anything smart. We have what you call a basic smart switch that you can wire up to any device. Once it uses power, you connect it to that device connects to your Wi-Fi or your home network, and you can do, for example, you can control anything remotely. If you want to set the kettle to boil while you're on your drive home so that your tea is prepared by the time you get home, you can do that.
You know, it's a good thing you said that, because I remembered when I started teaching IT at GSS, and I was teaching the Form 1s and introducing them to IT, and I was telling them that the smart homes are coming, but they're actually here.
Yeah, they've been here actually in our market years now. I think it's been almost 5 years since we've been selling these products, but we are certainly glad for the opportunity to show the public what some of these things can do, and in fact how simple they are to use. It's not as complicated as we think, and then second of all, it's not as expensive as we believe it is. These things they have become very affordable within the last 3 years, and you might be surprised of what it may cost to make your home smart.
Okay, that's good. While on that, have you gotten my juicers yet?
Not as yet, but almost here. And even speaking of appliances, even smart appliances are coming on trend now. So you have appliances that connect to your home network as well, and you can, do many things. Excellent product is a bread maker. Believe it or not, you could actually wake up to fresh bread. And it's very good. You have to try it to see for yourself.
Have you tried it?
I have, and amazingly, I think some of the best bread I've ever tasted in my life is from the bread maker. I am dead serious.
Isn't your wife listening?
No, but she kind of tested that because we both have experience. How good it actually is.
And that's the beauty of technology being integrated into all aspects of life. Now, we no longer work hard, we work smart.
Yes.
So you can be doing something else and your bread is being made.
Yes, the aim of technology, of course, is to make our lives easier, to make tasks simpler, and to speed up the everyday task. There's many things we can do in our simple everyday lives that can save us an hour or two. I mean, nothing is more valuable than time.
Okay. All right. So in addition to that, what are the specials you have on now at Southern Electrical?
Right. So, well, we will be at the trade show, the Tech Expo, on August the 4th, and we will be offering some very good prices that day on our smart switches especially. We have a wide range of smart switches. Your regular wall switches on the wall, your 1 gang, 2 gang, 3 gang switches, we have those that are smart, so you can use your smartphone and you can turn off the lights even if you're not in the country, right? You can be traveling around the world and you can control anything in your home. So we're gonna be having specials on those, as well as our built-in smart switches which can control your home in terms of you can create what you call a scene. So you can have different scene if you have a wake up mode. It can wake you up by turning on the lights.
You can set a romantic
scene. It can dim the lights down. It can play the music. It can change the colors of the light bulbs. We do also we will be offering smart light bulbs. Of course, those light bulbs now are really fancy and they can do many different things. So even if you have your existing light fixture from before, you can make them smart just by installing the smart light bulb into it, or by doing the switch. And we have other switches that you can wire up any device, and they offer control in terms of scenes or in terms of even proximity, because one of the features is when you come close to your home, you can set it so that when you're half mile away, it can turn on the lights for you, so you never arrive to a dark home.
Wow.
And you can control your ceiling fans, your power gate. You can control anything basically that uses power.
Someone on Facebook says, me says, my concern is when these items break down, are there individuals who can repair them?
There are individuals who can repair them locally. In fact, it's a service we provide, but let me just raise one good, excellent point, is that the price that these things are available at now, they can easily be replaced.
Oh, so you don't need to repair them.
Exactly my point.
Okay.
So just for example, a smart switch may cost you $50, And whereas some persons think it costs hundreds of dollars, that's not the case today. Today, technology is made very affordable for all.
Okay. All right. So it's easier to replace, cheaper.
Yes.
Because you might have to pay the workman, so you have to buy the replacement. Okay. Wow.
We also have security systems that have AI capability, facial recognition, and those are quite good to beef up your home security or the security of your business, right? Okay. Because that's important these days as well.
Okay. So basically, Southern Electrical will be at that Innovative Expo come the 4th of August. Folks, you've got to be a part of this, yeah? $10 to get you on the inside if you're not going to display in a booth or anything like that. Once you're a student, you enter free of charge and be exposed to a lot of Grenada's technology. Grenada is really getting technologically advanced, and that's happy news.
Yeah, and technology can definitely change your life in a positive way. And we know that sometimes we're skeptical to try it out, but come down to the show and see some of these things on display, and we'll gladly show you how easy and interactive it is, and anyone can do it. Even your 4-year-old child can set these things up now, and that's a fact.
Okay. Marilyn Gordon says those things are convenience, but on the other hand, it will get people so lazy that manually doing will go out of style. Well, no, Marilyn, we're getting aged, not old, right? We're getting aged, so we need to conserve as much of our energies as possible. So we don't want to work hard anymore. We want to work smart. All right.
And look at it this way: the time that it saves you from doing other tasks, you can spend that time doing something more valuable.
Okay, that's good. Let me see if we've got any comments here on our WhatsApp platform as it pertains to that. No, we don't. So it's our Facebook page is kicking up a storm with this. Folks, we're running out of time, but I urge you, I definitely know for a fact that we will have a subsequent engagement before the exposition, which is carded for the 4th of August. Get yourself ready for that. This is, parents, it's important to stimulate your children's interest in technology. Expose them as young as they are. It's not too early.
Exactly.
You just said your 4-year-old can set off your smart house.
And it certainly can create career opportunities for them.
Yeah. Guess she is thinking about the younger folks. So says Cynthia B. Folks, this is a date. Don't be late. It's the 4th of August at the Grenada Trade Center. It starts from 10 and goes until it's a compact day. There will be entertainment as well. All right. Love Child Kim says, everything's smart in my kitchen. Okay. Even the plate? have you innovated that as yet?
I don't think they've invented that one yet.
No, but on a serious note, as the previous guests that we have, I am happy. Hence the reason why it is often said better late than never. I think Grenada was late to the start of the interest in technology. We see everybody now is on a smartphone, and now the introduction of all these smart devices, I think it's a step in the right direction. Parents, again, I call on you to foster that intuition in your children, to get them involved, because as I said, it's not only about being a farmer or a police or a teacher. There are so many available career paths in technology.
Yes, there certainly are, and it doesn't matter which field, as long as you can apply what you know in terms of technology. A job will always be available to you.
Good. We've exhausted the time, folks. Those of you who participated, I know you were anxious to get in on the conversation and the calls and, talk on topical issues this morning. But I do think that the two conversations that we had, they were meaningful, and I do hope that you follow up on them. Get yourself involved in technology. You're not too old, all right? You're not too old, neither are you too young. Get involved, get on board. This is the age of technology. Don't be left behind.
Agreed, fully.
Lou, thank you. And the folks at, well, I am not going to inquire about this again. You have to call me and tell me when my juicer is here. All right? Yeah, because I've been waiting. All right? My fruits keep spoiling because I'm waiting on the juicer. Okay? Folks, that is it. Thank you for being a part. Those of you on our online platforms, thank you for being a part of the conversation as always. We look forward to another engagement tomorrow, should the good Lord spare alive. Finally, Cynthia B says, let them know also that they have to work towards what they want. Not everything comes smart and easy. Thank you very much, Cynthia, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Folks, this is it for the conversation this morning.